Hey guys, look at my new haircut. Ooh, it looks so chopped. I swear to God. I swear to God it'll grow out, but right now it looks a bit chopped. Also, I know I said I was gonna get a brand new camera, but I actually did. Here it is, this beauty. However, I don't have the card for it yet. It's still coming in the mail, so very soon. But I have this ring light, which is why I'm pink and blue and not MacBook gritty quality. But anyways, let's just get right into it. Today, we're gonna be talking about the woman, the myth, the legend, JoJo Siwa, or fucking Joelle. Fuck. And this is because I've noticed a pattern throughout the history of JoJo Siwa's career. People love her, then they hate her, then they love her, then they hate her, then they're neutral. And I'm gonna be giving you guys the reasons why I'm not falling for JoJo Siwa propaganda. She is dead to me! Dead! That's a bit dramatic, but basically, I'm just gonna be telling you guys why I despise her. I despise her! So I have some notes written down on my laptop, and I'm just gonna debrief. I'm gonna go over it. So really, people hated JoJo Siwa for a long time after her music career because her music was shit. But that's why they fucking hated her. But essentially, people began to garner sympathy for her the second that she got homophobic remarks and comments on Celebrity Big Brother. She faced lots of homophobia on the set, and respect and support for her is completely valid, because the things she went through on that set was unwarranted and unjustified. However, she then proceeded to make it a bit weird by having a on-screen televised affair while she was in a relationship with her now understandably ex-partner. And here's the thing, a lot of people think the relationship with Chris Hughes is like the main issue of all of this. But I only see the issue being her cheating. And some people are like, oh, people cheat all the time. It's just like a natural human, celebrities cheat all the time. Who cares? Okay, maybe I'm too woke. Maybe I'm the friend that's way too woke, but I don't like cheating. And I don't care if you're a fucking celebrity. I just don't believe in cheating, so I think that's wrong. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. People also say that she's becoming a trad wife now, which I have mixed opinions about. And it's because she's in a relationship with a man, and she's identified as a lesbian in the past. She is queer, and I do think that this is something that shouldn't be the issue, because people's sexualities, their expression, changes all the time. I don't care that JoJo Siwa was in a relationship with a man. That's not a big deal to me. And people are calling her a trad wife because since dating this man, she's changed her appearance and her image. She's gone back to she's never been fucking Joelle in her branding. Joelle Siwa. But any comments that I would make about that would be quite petty, because that's just, you know, that's not my problem. I don't really enjoy how there's a section of the internet now which basically praises JoJo Siwa, or Joelle, because she found the one man, the one true man, the one perfect man who saved her and changed her for good. I have been changed for good. Okay, Wicked. It just comes off a bit strange to me. And I do think some things have been quite strange. But once again, that's a entirely different hair to pick when talking about JoJo fucking Siwa. Before I stop with the pettiness, I'm just gonna put this here. Yeah. Great. Okay, got it. I mean, most people hate her just because she's cringe, which is why you also see people going, oh, I mean, we don't have to hate her because, you know, maybe she's just hated because she's cringe. She's just a bit annoying. And sure, whatever. My issue is that she platforms incredibly awful people and participates in awful things herself. One of the first red flags that I noticed as she was coming back to mass media popularity was that she basically slagged off all the fucking Dance Mom girls who didn't want to appear in the Dance Moms reunion when that aired. She was saying that they were ungrateful for the opportunity they had as children. Dance Moms was an abusive, traumatic environment, and you can see later that many of the girls have spoken up about what they've experienced on set, what trauma they went through. So I think that's incredibly invalidating to the trauma that some of those girls experienced. She really glorifies Abby Lee Miller, and this is where we start seeing a trend of her idolizing people who are extremely problematic. She actively and persistently platforms and defends influencers like Colleen Ballinger, James Charles, Shane Dawson. Are we seeing a fucking pattern? And we don't even have to get into why those people are so horrible to support, because there's so much information online and proof showing why these individuals are terrible. And that could be a whole other video. But let's look at her relationship with Colleen Ballinger. Regarding Colleen, during the toxic gossip train gate of 2023, when all the proven true allegations against Colleen were coming out, JoJo was basically going on podcasts. I believe she went on a podcast with Howie Mandel, I don't think I said his name correct, but who fucking cares? She was going on his podcast saying that all the allegations were lies and the internet just hates her. The internet loves to cancel people. And she was saying that Colleen's a fantastic person and has always been a best friend to me since I was a child. Which you can see the irony in that, considering the allegations were about Colleen being in friendships with children, fans. There can be a bit of a nuanced discussion if we look further into this, considering that JoJo was a child in her friendship with Colleen Ballinger, and therefore was being used by Colleen Ballinger. But at the end of the day, my opinion is that JoJo Siwa is 22 years old. I'm 19. Fun fact, me and JoJo Siwa actually have the exact same birthday. Twins! What I'm trying to say is that she has the opportunity to grow and open her mind to other viewpoints. But instead, she continues being friends with people who do shitty things. And by the way, JoJo, they're all using you. They're all using you for that last spark of fame that you might give them. They were using you as a child, and they're using you now. Because honestly, JoJo, not many other people are still reaching out to them. You're the little Link. Link from Good Mythical Morning. The most important and biggest reason why I do not support JoJo Siwa, and will never support JoJo Siwa, is the manner in which she treated children in her own girl group, XOMG Pop. She was trying to pull an Abby Lee Miller and make her own dance show. It was centered on these little girls who danced for her. But there were allegations of JoJo and her mother Jesselyn Siwa creating a toxic, high-pressure environment with intense rehearsals, forcing children to work when they were suffering from injuries or were unwell, and JoJo was accused of being verbally hostile to the little girls, and there was a large amount of financial neglect involved in the carrying out of this girl group. And some of the members of this group were on food stamps. One of the members was made to be back on set 3 weeks after getting spinal surgery. That's fucking insane. Hello? Girls were passing out and vomiting while the work was going on. This is why it does not surprise me at all that JoJo still glorifies Abby Lee Miller, considering she herself, JoJo Siwa Joelle, was continuing this cycle of abuse, especially when it comes to managing a dance group. Incredible timing. After these allegations came out, which most people forgot about, as was the plan, JoJo comes out with her new edgy music career. Now everyone's talking about Karma. Karma's a bitch. I didn't know better. And they're talking about her music video and all that shit, which had a lot of backlash. But hey, for her, at least it's not backlash about abusing children. As she says, at the end of the day, JoJo is memeable. She's cringe, and she tries everything she can to preserve her career. And in doing that, she does pull in an audience. And there are so many discussions about how, hey, maybe she's not that bad, which seems to be a never-ending cycle with JoJo. But I know what she's done. I know who she continues to support, and that will never sit okay with me. So I'm not falling for any comeback propaganda or marketing for her brand, because to me, JoJo does not deserve it. So those are basically my thoughts on JoJo Siwa and her career. I don't even know what she's doing now. I have completely lost interest in what she's doing with her career. Honestly, it seems quite boring. No shade, JoJo. Actually, all the shade, JoJo. But that's all I've got to say. Also, sorry, I just realized that in the entirety of this video, I've just not been looking at the camera. Ew. Ugh. But that will change once I get my card in the damn camera. I just thought it would be better recording on a phone rather than my MacBook because this has better quality when connected to the ring light. But hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'm gonna log off.